the end of the week, the men will do the 1,000 and the women will do the 1,650. So lane number 1, Samuel Flack. You heard me talk about the great Dan Flack and his team. Well, his son is carrying on the legacy as well. Right here from Baylor, he's in lane 1. Lane 2, Matthew Marsteiner from New Wave. He had a red cap, or he's a blue cap there. Blue cap for Luke Corey, Naval. He's got the white cap with the gold. He's in lane 3. Levi Sandidge is in 4. He's one of the heroes from City of Richardson. And Giovanni Linshear, another hero. He's in lane 5. Of course, the famous Hafner heroes are back for another dance. Long Island Aquatic Club has the youngest guy in this heat and maybe the event, Sean Green. Great seed time for the youngster out of Long Island Aquatic. Long Island Express has Patrick Broderick in lane 7, and Brady Begin out of Rockville, Montgomery is in lane number 8. These guys are jacked. They're ready to go. 66 lengths of the pool. 66 lengths of the pool. And we are looking at the boys chasing after a record from the Pack swim team set in 2014. Patrick Ransford. Back in the day, he went 14:46.40. Your top seed today, 14:57.96, is Levi Sandidge, the 17-year-old from City of Richardson in North Texas. And of course, next to him, Giovanni Linshear. These guys I affectionately called Hafner's heroes because their coach, the great Dan Hafner, who has succeeded El Presidente and is now our esteemed leader of the board, chairman. And he does more than just all the administrative work that goes on with this meet. Dan Hafner has been a great part of our board as well. He coaches these guys up big time. So they're kind of feeling each other out here at 66 lengths. They like to get into that rhythm, feel the dance. The fastest guys this morning, let's see, looks like 15:23 was a big drop, almost 30 seconds for Ethan Gluck. And guess where he swims? City of Richardson. He's another hero in training perhaps, but he can finish with a 15:23 right in with the best of them here. Second this morning was Joshan Masuko, another Baylor Swim Club, another one of Dan Flack's swimmers. He was 15:27.29, and Sean Santos from Rockville was third in the morning heats, 15:27.54. So at the 200, 1:44.80 in the center of your pool. That's Levi. And boy, does he make it look easy. I promise you folks, it is not easy. It is not easy to swim this race. And to swim it at the pace that these young men are doing is absolutely incredible. So we've got quite the challenge here. 26.8, fastest 50 is for Levi. 27.1, 27.6, 27.1, 27. So all the other guys are kind of hanging in there, but nobody else turning in the speed yet. 27.1 was Matthew in lane 2, and the New Wave team always has had great distance performers as well. Sometimes the distance swimmers have to put in a little bit more time. I'm not saying that they work harder, although they'll tell you that they do. They definitely have a different type of training than the guys that are the down and back, splash and dash, 50 freestylers. And they love it. I know the heroes do. 27.3 is what Levi's kind of fallen into there. His teammate Giovanni, identical. 50 split on that one. A lot to think about during the race, and I've talked to a lot of these athletes. Different athletes think of different things. Some of them don't like to think at all. Some of them think about the tiniest details. A lot of them get into the rhythm. It's almost like a mantra, or they might play music in their head. As I hear Mike playing Radar Love on the big speakers. My favorite distance swimmer of all time, the great Brian Goodell, played this in his head when he won the 1976 gold medal. If you haven't seen that race, Google it. If you haven't read Chuck Warner's book, it's like 4 athletes, 1 gold medal. Look up Chuck Warner and 1 gold medal. I swear to God, that book will rock you. If you're a distance swimmer and you want to do it, you would love it. Levi, 27.6 now. Giovanni, 27.4, creeping up a little bit. At the 500 turn, Levi is a 4:28.1, 4:29.7, right there, 1.5, and Linshear and Marsteiner right there with him. Yeah, Radar Love. I was blessed enough to be in Montreal back in the day, watching Brian Goodell race. I'll tell you, these guys, they are budding Goodells in the center of the pool. Levi, 27.2. Giovanni, 27.1. Matthew went at 27.6 on that one. At the 600, they keep turning it on. Well, 27.0 for Giovanni in 5, Levi in 4, 27.2, 27.6 for Matthew in lane 2. All the rest of the guys are pretty much, well, now Sean Green, Long Island. And remember Long Island, those guys, he's the young guy. He's 27.89 and not really that far back, especially for a 14-year-old. If he finishes the way Mary McCann did out there, we're going to see something here. 27.2, Giovanni, 27.3, Levi. So another 10th closer. And you can see it. And these guys, they train together every day. You know, every day. They got, I'm sure they got Ethan Gluck in the pool with them too. Remember, he was 15:23 this morning with a 28-second drop from his best time previous. Linshear again makes up 0.2 of a second. No doubt Levi knows exactly what he's doing and where they are. At this flip turn, they will have completed 30 out of their 66 lengths of the pool. And there's the difference, 0.8 of a second. Matthew now falling a little bit back, but he's still having a great swim. And that's one thing that you get into a meet of this level, and you see these young athletes that are just having incredible breakthrough performances. You could be 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th in the heat and still have a great swim on your own right, but just not keeping up with the guys, the lead dogs. And Giovanni again closing the gap. He goes 27.2, Levi 27.4. So tightening up a little bit, just tightening up. Matthew is 27.6, everybody else, except for Sean Green, 28. There you go. So now they're on the back half. Once they pass lap 33, they're 50 yards into the second half of the race. And look at that. Giovanni Linshear, lane 5, when he went at 27.1, and he is right on it just behind. Now they both went 27.1. Okay. Levi goes, okay, this is my time too. I could not begin to pick a winner right here, I'm going to tell you. I would guess maybe Coach Hafner would know, but I believe that at this point, Levi doesn't want to give it up. They both go 27 ones.
They know what they're thinking.
And it is a great race here. This next flip turn they come into at the starting end will be the 1,000 mark. And you know, great distance swimmers, they've been known to go out in their best 1,000 times on a great swim. 26.9 for Giovanni in lane 5. 26.8 for Levi in lane 4. They're picking it up. They are picking it up. If they go 26s the rest of the way, well, they're 9:005 and 9:009 at the 1,000. You know how hard it is to go a 9-minute. Any college coach in the country would give his eye tooth for a 9-minute 1,000 guy. It used to be 10 minutes was the benchmark. Now these guys in high school going out in 9 minutes. 27.0 and 27.1, so they're pressing each other. And I don't know that this record's really going to be. It's a 14:46, so that's getting after it. I'm going to have to do a little math. I think 27 zeros or 54 zeros. So if you're 9:00, you got 6,500 left. You know, what do you have to average to go 14:45? I know some of you math whizzes out there can pull it out right in your head. But if they're going 54 flat, that's 6 seconds under times 6 is 36.5, 39. So they'd be 39 seconds more plus a minute under. Yeah, they'd be a minute and 39 under 16:30. That's going to be like 51 or 50. The record's 45. That is 14:46.4. At this pace, without an increase, they're going to be about 5 or 6 seconds off of that. But these guys can come home, and they're pushing each other. Who knows? I mean, this was a record we didn't think would ever be broken. Levi 27.3, 27.0 for Giovanni. Getting back up on it. And not to forget about the rest of the pool, you're still 27.9 for Matthew Marsteiner out in lane 2. But as predicted, the young gun, the young buck, Sean Green from Long Island Aquatic Club, Coach Dave Ferris. Yes, he turns in a 27.4, and he has overtaken Matthew for the 3rd spot. He is solid out there.
It ain't over till it's over.
Wow. It is a battle for first. I'm looking at 27 flat for Giovanni, 27.1 for Levi. And 3rd is young Sean Green. He turned in 27.04, fastest 50 in the pool on that lap. Now, he's got 17, 18 yards to make up and only 10 lengths to do it in. So I don't expect a young guy to do that in this race. But he is closing ground. Those guys were 27.25 and 27.33, and Green 27.20. I'm sure this is going to be one of the most highly ranked 14 and under 1650s ever. Of course, I think the greatest 14 and under mile has to be Jesse Visayo. I believe that record, if it still doesn't hold, it's got to be one of the best ever. One of the coaches in South Florida, the guy was amazing world record holder in the IM, the back. Fantastic swimmer that he was. Look at these guys, though. You got the young kid making a run out there in lane 6, Sean Green, but the race in the middle of the pool, Levi and Giovanni, the teammates. Yeah, they said last car to pass. Here I go. They've already come around. They're 50 plus yards ahead of lane 3, so it is all core all the way for 1st and 2nd in this event. And they've passed quite a few guys. And he can hear. I don't know if you guys can hear. I get pumped up listening to Radar Love. It is the 16. It is the mile. It is distance swimming. 26.98 and 27.0. Linshear in lane 5 seems to be a little bit strong. Like Levi hasn't given it up till maybe that turn. Maybe that turn. Levi was 8/100ths of a second ahead at the last electronic measure, and boom, oh, with those fast legs, Levi comes around 26.54, 26.57. Oh, jeez, this is crazy. 3 lengths left for the big dogs. 75 yards less now, you see him. And it is Levi Sandidge now saying, okay, come on, Giovanni, you got it, I got it, I'm going. He throws in 25.70, 26.3 for Linshear. And no doubt right now, unless a major cramp or something really bad happens, Levi Sandidge is going to be the top hero of the day for the distance events for the city of Richardson. 14:49.75. Giovanni Linshear, 14:51. An incredible race. And look at the legs coming in here on third for the young guy. Yes, Sean Green. He comes home in a 26.4. He goes 15:05.83. That has to be some kind of ranking for the 14 and unders. What a great race. Matthew Marsteiner, 15:10. Great race for him as well. He gets the 4th place. There's 5th, Luke Corey. He's 15:27.98. 6th place, Patrick Broderick from Long Island Express, 15:29. Folks, these are all great times. They're going to pop up here on your screen here in a minute. What an incredible race. Thank you, Coach Hafner. Thank you, boys. Thank you, men. Thank you, Hafner's heroes. There it is. And Sean Green. We'll see him again, no doubt. Outstanding swim.